good one. And we thank you, Little Bear, for that song. Song number one for our Teen Girls Jingle, 13 to 17-year-olds. Teen Boys Grass, you were on deck. We're going to go over to Midnight Express, our host for song number two. And then we're going to go right into our Teen Boys Grass. Ridge Runners, you're going to have song number one. Milwaukee Bucks, Loud Eagle Singers, going to have song number two. All right, are we ready to go? Let's take it away. Song number two, Teen Girls Jingle. Beautiful dancing, girls. Come on over and line up. Once again, make sure the judges can see your numbers. And we thank you, Midnight Express. All right, good one. All right, Midnight says they have some CDs over here. If anybody wants to come on over and see Opie and the boys, they have some CDs. They would be $10 special. They said they'd be glad to oblige you all. Come on over and listen to some of their new CDs. They have some over here, so come on over. All right, we want to move right along. We have our Teen Boys Grass. Teen Boys Grass, we're going to go right down to Ridge Runners. You're going to have song number one. We're going to see how many groups we're going to have. All right, boys, kind of move in the middle just a little bit more so Ronnie can get an idea how many dancers we have out there. Teen Boys Grass, and then we're going to go to Teen Girls Traditional, Teen Boys Traditional in that order. We're going to go right down, drum group, one group, two songs. All right. Ridge Runners, song number one. Loud Eagle Singers, song number two. Take it away, contest time. applause. All right. All right. Teen Boys Grass. Beautiful. Good song, Ridge Runners. Good song. All right. We're going to go to song number 2, Teen Boys Grass. Song number 2. We're going to Loud Eagle Singers. We're going to give you that song. And we're going to go right over to Teen Girls Traditional. Teen Boys Traditional in that order. All right. All right, take it away. Contest time. All right, big round of applause. I would thank you. All right, Teen Boys Grass. I would thank you. Loud Eagle Singers. That was a good song. Beautiful. All right, we're moving right along. Teen Girls Traditional. Come on out. Teen Girls, 13 to 17-year-olds. Milwaukee Bucks, you're going to have song number 1. Milwaukee Bucks, song number 1. All right, girls, come on out. Wepita. Get out in the middle, kind of move in a little bit so Ronnie can see how many we have, how many dancers. It will tell us how many groups we're going to have for this category. 1 or 2 groups. Milwaukee Bucks, you're going to have song number 1. And then we're going to have 2 specials this when we break. All right, take it away. Milwaukee Bucks, song number 1. Beautiful. Good one. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our Teen Girls Traditional. And we thank you, Milwaukee Bucks, for that song. All right, we're going to go to song number 2. Song number 2, Lake Delton. We're going to call on you for that song. Teen Boys Traditional, stand by, you're on deck. We're going to go to Torpy Creek and Elk Spirit. For those 2 songs, we're going to give these ladies a second. And then we're going to be breaking. We do have a couple specials. We do have a feather presentation at 5 o'clock. All right, take it away. Lake Delton. A big round of applause, and we thank you, ladies. Teen Girls Traditional, 13 to 17-year-olds, line up, ladies. All right, we have one more category, Teen Boys Traditional, our 13 to 17-year-olds, and then we do have a couple specials that we're going to be taking care of. We'll be going into the Eagle Feather presentation. I believe Mr. Mark Denning is going to be the head speaker. On behalf of the Foster Decora, Paul Cloud will be the feather presenter. And then we're going into the Menominee Tribal School hoop dancers. So ladies and gentlemen, you're into, they're over here. Let's look at it, all just happy, ready to go. Let's give them a big round of applause. Menominee Tribal School hoop dancers. Very happy to be here. Travel all the way up. They said they traveled up to Milwaukee to be here with you guys, so. All right, Teen Boys Traditional, Torpy Creek, song number 1. Take it away. Oh, wait. Kelly Logan, we need you here. We need an extra judge. Kelly Logan. Where is Kelly? Where's Kelly Logan? Oh, here he comes. All right, way to go. All right, with that being said, Mr. Logan is here. We're ready to go. Take it away, Torpy Creek. round of applause. All right, got one. Song number 1, Teen Boys Traditional. All right. We have one more song. We're going to call on Elk Spirit for song number 2.
All right, one quick announcement while we're getting ready. All dancers and singers, our grand entry tonight is at 7 o'clock sharp. Our drum roll call is at 6:45. Once again, 7 o'clock grand entry, 6:45 is our drum roll call. Be ready.
All right, Elk Spirit. We're going to have song number 2, Teen Boys Traditional. Contest time, take it away. Round of applause. Good one. Oh, what do we? They're calling for one more song. We're gonna give them a break, a minute here. With that, I have an announcement. The Milwaukee's Urban Indian Health Clinic, the Gerald Igneous Indian Health Center, is proud to announce its new executive director, Charity Schwegel. We can congratulate Charity and wish her well with her new administration. That was handed over. Also, I'd like to announce that the boys over there, the boys drum group, they do have some CDs going around. So if anybody wants to get a CD from them, I think Letitia Peba, she was walking around selling the CDs. So if you want a CD from the boys, go over to see Letitia or the boys drum group. All right, Smoky Town's going to give us a third song we're told. Take it away. Teen Boys Traditional, song number 3. we thank you, Smoky Town. And we thank you, Teen Boys Traditional. 3 songs. Let's give these boys a big round of applause. 3 songs they danced. All right. And they want more. Look at, come on, they're Smoky Town. They say, give us one more. Duck and dive or something. All right, with that, we're going to say we're going to be out of here. We're going to hand the microphone over to the feather presentation. I get to believe it's a Foster Decora family. Mr. Mark Denning is going to do some speaking on their behalf. Also, the presenter is going to be Mr. Paul Cloud. Then we're going to move over. We're going to hand the microphone over to Sherry LaChapelle, the Menominee Tribal School hoop dancers. You're in for a real treat. These girls are real good. She will be doing the speaking. With that, we're going to say we're going to be, drum roll call is going to be at 6:45. Everybody be here, and grand entry is going to be 7 o'clock sharp. Thank you.
Mark Denny.
Good afternoon, everybody. And a family here is setting up, and there's going to be a feathering of one of the young dancers here, a young girl that's in the pink on my left-hand side. And there are going to be 4 jingle dress dancers on either side of her. And behind her are going to be her uncles. And I also have gifts. And these gifts are going to be intended for the children, the young people that are here in the arena. So if you might bear with us for just this little bit, we're going to do this in the best way we can, in the way that we know how to do this. So as the family is getting ready here, we want, for those of you that can stay put here and have children, or if you yourself would like to be a part of this, we are going to ask you to do that. The drum group here from the Great Menominee Nation, Smoky Town, has been asked to give us a song, and I understand they have a brand new song here. And when Mr. Cloud asked, they said that they were going to bring this song to this place at this time. So that's what we're going to do here in just this moment. Mr. Cloud, is everybody in place? Paul? Oh, here we go. 2 more. We're asking all the family members here to come in, and as this family goes around in this circle, they're going to be putting these bundles of gifts down in each of the 4 corners, the 4 directions. So, Paul? All right, we're ready. If everyone please might bring their good attention to this place, please rise for this. We ask the families and young people to stand. Smoky Town has this song, this feathering. Thank you, singers. Everyone can be seated. We do appreciate it. The reason why we're gathered here in this moment, and we ask that the cameras were turned off, the feed for the powwow here is we're going to do something that's very, very important. This young lady here in the pink dress on my left-hand side here is Alexandria Page Decora, and she is 9 years old. She is Forest County Potawatomi Eagle Clan. This young girl here is participating in something that's very beautiful. And as folks that may be here for the first time, when they look down here, there should be an understanding that this is a way of life, that this is how we live. Actually, this isn't just a one-day affair. The teachings and philosophies from the people that have come before us and the things that we do in this place are for the people that are here, for the people that couldn't make it, for the people that are coming. And it's in this good way that Mr. Paul Cloud and his family had asked that we come together for Alexandria here. We want to let you know that this young girl is a third grader, and she has an A average. How about that, everybody? How about that? A average. She goes to school right here in Wisconsin, Linden Station Elementary. She has interests that are outside of this immediate circle. She likes to play soccer, and she likes dancing at powwows. She even likes her brothers. It's written right here, so it must be true. Quentin and Lucas. Actually, it's right here in Writing Boys. She likes you, so you want to save that for when you get older. She loves to write, and that's a tradition that comes down from our grandparents, that way of writing, that way of sharing. And it's good to see that that's all there. Her grandparents here on my right-hand side, Mr. Paul Cloud in the green, and her grandma Rose. If we could give them a round of applause here, these grandparents. Here as well, we have Cindy and Bill Evans. They are with us here, and the great-grandparents, Betty and John Davidson. They are with us, and we're calling you to come out here, Betty and John Davidson. If you might come forward and be a part of this, just right up here. You're welcome to be here. The father here, a very proud man, is Mr. Foster Decora, Forest County Potawatomi. Let's give him a round of applause. People that are hosting this great gathering here today. And the mother, Rhiannon Wilkes. We want to say, come on up here, Mom. And what I'd like to do is introduce you to the person who's going to take this very important time and place here. And he's going to speak about what we're going to see, Mr. Paul Cloud. He is a United States Army veteran. He served in Vietnam. He is a combat veteran. Many of you may know him, and for those of you that haven't had the chance, I hope that you would come forward and meet him afterwards. So Mr. Paul Cloud, what he's going to do here is give us our words. Just earlier, he had asked Smoky Town to sing for this young girl, and again, we want to say thank you for that song. It was beautiful.
Aho, nashini karagi ueno. I served in Vietnam in 68, 69, and that I was with the 9th Infantry. I was in the Mekong Delta, and that the story that I'm going to tell that happened over there is one of my most roughest days in my life, and that sometimes I think about it, then sometimes I don't. I try to phase it out. And I forgot about a couple of things. that day that happened. But there's been a book published on the day that that happened. Steel, My Soldier's Heart. It's by David H. Hackworth. He's passed away now, a couple of years now. So what I'm going to do is that day that this happened, that I'm going to read a paragraph out of it, and that it's about well, I'll get to that just in a moment. But first of all, we always got to remember that there's our Wangwashoshe, Nukwashoshe, our warriors, our men and women that are out there fighting right now, and that are trying to make peace, and that we can be doing things here, in what we're doing now, in America, and that we always got to think about them. We can't never forget about them. And then we also got to think about and respect the ones that passed on. So before I tell my story, I want, bear with me, a little time of silence here for the ones that passed on. Yeah. Aho, not Dejunga Joe! We flew over a rice paddy bordered by a thick stand of trees. I could see the fight battle company. That was us. 2nd platoon. Guys exposed with little cover on about 40 yards of field. Behind a tree line lurked the enemy with good fields of fire. As the interaction of the paddle and the trees, 2 of my soldiers lay motionless. Behind them was a small bunch of men hugging the ground. Farther back, at least 2 squads lay flat on the open rice paddy and hunkered down in a long, deep stream bed. The rear element couldn't go forward without getting shot up. The trap advance guard couldn't pull back. If they tried, they would be visibly as a black bears on an ice floe. It was obvious those VC were huddling the belt, not giving away their positions until U.S. troops were right on top of them. A proven tactic that started only once we were belly to belly. Our guys were close to the enemy that we couldn't bring in our heavy stuff without killing our own. We were pinned down. The grass was as short as this here, what we stand on. Our guys were getting nailed right and left. I was in the front, and it was like from here to that wall over there, and that's how close to bunkers and we were there. And the ones that were watching us, that they knew as soon as we moved, we were going to get nailed. So what the plan was is that we were trapped, and that rounds were coming right and left, and the rounds that were landing next to me were starting little grass fires, and our guys were going down right and left. On that day that this happened, we lost quite a few of our guys. So the plan Hackworth and company were going to do is lay a smoke screen in front of the bunkers, and so that when they laid the smoke screen in front of the bunkers, that they could get up and pull back enough to get some coverage. So what we were told is that, okay, as soon as the smoke comes, you guys get up and retreat back to a normal position where we can go at them again. But when the smoke screen was laid, it was laid wrong. It was laid at an angle where that there was a lot of openings that they could see them when they got up and moved back. I didn't move. I stayed there, and I kept firing. And my friend of mine, he's a Ute. He's from South. He's a real good friend of mine, and he was in country for a short time. Left. He got up and started moving back, but as he did, he got shot, and that it hit him in the hand, and so he tried to move faster, and that guys were retreating, but they were getting shot. So all we could do is just lay fire upon them, and then at that very moment, all the Phantoms and all the jets were coming in, and they were putting down whatever they could put down onto the bunkers. And it sort of started coming to a halt, and then we started to move back a little bit, and all of a sudden it came to a big halt and no firing. Everything came to a halt because what they laid down upon them on the bunkers, it sure did them in. At that day, that was the worst. We lost 2 company commanders. We lost our platoon leaders. We lost 2 Tiger Scouts. We lost some of my best friends, which I didn't know that well, but when you're out there in the field, it's life and death. And I've been through there, and that the casualties were many, and that we took out quite a few of them. So as they say in a Ho Chung way, that when you do things like that, for every one that is sacrificed and they sacrifice, I could tell this story. Things happen in a strange way sometimes, and it was just going to be just a calm, normal day for me, which ended up to be the worst day in my life. I'm kind of speechless right now. Because it's hard. But if you guys ever visit the wall, the day that it happened was on March 25th. And all the names will be on there. I myself is given a name, and it's a warrior's name, and that's what we are. We're Wankwashosha. So always, please, respect the people that go over and the people that come back. That's my story.
what the Cloud family would like to do here, their grandpa just told his granddaughter about these feathers and remembering this day. And we'd like to say thank you to Pinigigi, to all of you that stayed here in this room and were a part of this. And in this way that this family has, this Ho-Chunk way, there have been these gifts that are put on the floor. This is for the community. This is for all of you here in this room. And they especially mean it for the children. So what we would like to do is, we're asking right now, right at this moment, all the young people to come out here. If you have a mom or a dad or an older brother and sister, to bring them with you. We don't want anybody running. We don't want anybody we would like all the young people to gather these things that are here on these blankets. These are all gifts for you and your family. So each of you come and get one thing. This family is giving this away until it's all gone. So each and all the young people, don't run, just come up here. Moms and dads, if you'd like to bring a little one up here. All of these things are for the entire community that are here today to witness what happened this afternoon. One thing for each person. So if you could take one thing for each person, one of the gifts, so we have enough to share for as many as we can. And we're going to go until all of these things are gone. So come on out here, moms and dads. Young people, Menominee ladies, our hoop dancers, please go out there, get something for yourselves, your family, all the young people in the room. We'd like to ask all the teenagers that are here, teens, we'd like you to come forward. Please get something off of these blankets. Now we'd like to call all of the moms and the dads that are here. We'd like you to come out here on this floor. All of these things have to be given to the community. So all of the moms and the dads. And those people that have gotten gifts, we did have a song for this. All the people that are having gifts here, some of the folks know they're coming here to shake the family's hand and congratulate this young lady here who got these feathers, Alexandria. Any grandparents out there? We'd like the grandmas and the grandpas to come forward here. Please come and get a gift. All the people in the audience, the singers that are right here, we want everybody to come on out here and be a part of this feathering that happened today. Young people, we encourage you to remember that story that Mr. Cloud had told about today. That story is what gave him the right to give this eagle feathers here to his granddaughter. When these feathers come to us, they're supposed to come in a respectful and in a traditional way. So all the community, we'd like you to come forward now. All the moms, all the dads, all the guests that are here and seated around the circle, come and get something from this family. We want all of these gifts picked up off of these blankets. And once the gifts are gone, those blankets, we'd like someone to take those blankets as well. So once all of the gifts are lifted up and off of those blankets, you're welcome to take those blankets, and those are gifts too. So all of the people in the room here, you're all invited to come. Maybe the older people here, if there's a young person seated by you, you can have someone come up here and grab something for that person. Maybe you're here as a guest or you're a dancer and you had a relative that couldn't make it this weekend. you're welcome to come up here and get something for that person as well. So once you have those things up off that blanket, you're welcome to get those blankets. That's a part of this giveaway as well. So all of these gifts, please accept them with a good heart. And we extend a thank you to all of these people who are coming forward and following that way and shaking the hand of this family and congratulating this young lady. Remember this day for the rest of her life. So come on out. There's a couple blankets left here. Just move right on over to those blankets and grab something. And we're going to go back over to Smoky Town, and they're going to give us a song once these blankets are up and off the floor. So go ahead, young people. Get something for your sister, your mom, and take those blankets back to your homes. We have one more over on the left-hand side here as I look down the dance area. We're going to go over to Smoky Town. Singers, we got that blanket up? All right. Paul, we're going to have you come up here. And the granddaughter and mom and dad, we're going to have you go right up in front. And we're going to ask those of you that are around this one more time to rise for this song. Smoky Town, when you're ready, let's give us that song. Thank you, everyone, for your kind attention. POW Committee, thank you very much. We're asking all the people that got a gift to come out here and be a part of this song, this remembrance. All the kids, all the young people, come on out onto the floor. The moms, the dads, the grandmas, the grandpas, the uncles, the aunts, bring your gifts out. Join this family.
Thank you for rendering that song there, Smoky Town, for the family. We have another special that's going to be done here this afternoon or this evening, so if you could clear the floor. Somebody is supposed to come up here and speak for the Menominee Hoop Dancers that's going to perform for us during our intermission. Thank you there, Foster. So would that spokesperson please come up here? Oh, here we go. It's a young lady right back of me here.
The hoop represents the circle of life with no beginning and no end, showing respect to all creation that was put here to help our Native people. Over the years, our Native people have harnessed and shown respect to our circle of life by creating and representing many of life's beautiful gifts and such as animals, insects, and spirits from the sky.